Hey everyone, Andrew here. Just wanted to do something a little different on the channel. I feel like I've been saying that a lot these last few days. So I've been recording some stuff off my Nintendo Switch 2 through the actual, clip recording function, moving it over to the Nintendo Switch app, uh, and then transferring to the computer. I just kind of want to see how it turns out. Ignore the video quality. I'm using the webcam we use for our live streams, which were Deltarune. Uh, should be there. It's gonna be a good time. We're on chapter 4. I think we're about halfway through, but I can't really tell you because I don't know because we're blind. Um, anyways, I just wanted to talk about a little game that has become a bit of an addiction for me on my Switch 2. That I think if you're looking for something different, you definitely should pick it up. It's kid friendly. My children enjoy watching me play it, which is always a nice bonus. But that game is Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. It's a sequel to a game that I played back in high school. Maybe college even, honestly. If I remember. I can't even remember how long ago. It was a 3DS game, Fantasy, the original. Very good game. I played it with my cousins quite a bit. Very fun multiplayer, completely unique experience from anything I had played before. So the basic gist is that you choose a life, which is like your class. Your mercenary is your big guy with the cool great sword, very much like Guts from Berserk. You cleave enemies and do big damage, cool stuff. Gotta love it. And the game has a dodge roll system, which if you dodge at the right time, it pops up a little perfect. Really fun, awesome gameplay. For like as simple as it is, like it's enjoyable. You also got like your magician, which is your typical magic damage and support character. A lot of fun to play as. You get different abilities that you can kind of like cycle between different spells. Like there's a shield spell, a healing spell, and then your damage spells. Pretty fun. Got the hunter, which does like bow and arrow, very agile. Can do status effects like sleep, and also do AOE shots, which really strong. Raining arrows on little dudes is good fun. And then of course there's the paladin, which is your classic Link to the Past style Link, where sword and shield. You can hold the little trigger to block, and then do a little simple melee combo string, or do a spin attack. Pretty fun overall. I think the combat is definitely entertaining enough to kind of push me along to keep grinding those classes. Or lives, I should say. But what if I just want to fish? What if I want to just go around and do some fishing? I love fishing in video games, and Fantasy Life I, you can just do that whenever you want. See, the game lets you just walk up to a resource, and with the push of a button, you're now all of a sudden the job. And my Final Fantasy fandom is coming through. You are the life necessary to do that activity. You can fish all you want, which is awesome. Like, you can literally go from combat to fishing to mining to, cutting down trees. I guess I should mention the other gatherers. You got your tree cutting. They go around cutting down big trees. You got your ore deposit mining, which is what it is. They have a really cool system in place where when you want to acquire one of these materials, and this kind of works for the fishing as well, you basically rotate the stick to move yourself, or for the fishing, you're just moving a little icon around. And you press Y on the Pro Controller or your Joy-Con, how you play on Switch too. You press the Y button to kind of like search, like you do a little jig. Like, is this good? Is this good? When you find the sweet spot, you just kind of start hammering away at it. So you get it really low, and then you do a strong hit to just really wham it out. Gives you an excellent bonus if you do, which is really satisfying. That's a really cool aspect of it. But also something that I think is really cool that more games with gathering classes should do is so you got boss monsters in the world that you can go and fight and kill on your combat class. Awesome. Fun time to be had, for sure. But there's actually boss resources, which is really cool to me. So, like, for example, like I'm wandering around a cave, just doing some basic dungeon crawling, getting some ore, and then all of a sudden I come across a boss fish in a pond, just chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna fish that up, but he's gonna be a challenge. And as you can see in this little clip that I've got here, he almost got away. It was very clutch, very cool, and I really like that about these boss resources. It's like, yeah, you could level up and just blast through them, but when you're like just a little bit over the level for them, like it's kind of a challenge and it's really fun. But of course, you can do some things to make it not so bad. That leads into third and final pillar of what you as a player will spend hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours doing. That's crafting. So yeah, basically you go out in the world, you do your RPGing, you're fighting monsters, you're collecting your stuff, and then you're gonna go back to town, and you're going to basically just select one of the crafters, of which there are multiple. You're gonna make your weapons, your armor. You're gonna cook food, so you have better food to like feed yourself and get stamina back or get buffs. The typical stuff for an RPG. And there's a little mini game that you do with that, and it's pretty much the same mini game across the board. And you do unlock skills as you play to make the mini game go faster and more smooth. But overall, like it's a fun gameplay loop. Like you go out, kill some things, collect some things, come back, craft some things. Now you're stronger, and you're leveling everything up as you go, so you're always feeling like you're just getting vertical progression the entire time. Just really satisfying, really fun to play, and it's just good fun. And it's the graphics, they're clean enough, they look nice. Of course, the way I've recorded these on the Switch too, it does sadly reduce them to 1080p 30 FPS. This game does run 4K 60 when docked, and 1080p 60 in handheld. Looks great, runs like butter. I really have no complaints about performance with this game. Overall, it's a nice quality product from Level 5. Like they don't really steer anyone wrong. Ni no Kuni 1 and 2 on the Switch 2 right now. Especially Ni no Kuni 2, that game is 60 frames per second locked all day, every day. Very impressed with. I think this is a game that you should just support. Like, Level 5 has done a lot with Fantasy Life I, and they're promising even more content, which is crazy to me. Like, the fact that there's an unlockable open world that's basically like having a miniature Breath of the Wild inside of this already massive game is just crazy to me. Anyways, I just wanted to gush about it for a little bit. It's a really good game. Highly recommended. My middle child really likes to watch me fish. He thinks it's really funny when my character does a little spin and goes, aha! When he catches the fish, gets a little chuckle out of it. He's one, so not what I expect. But, like father, like son, we like to fish. What can I say? Anyways, so, yeah, y'all have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Highly recommend you check out Fantasy Life I on the Switch too. Or, it's on PC. I'm pretty sure it's on PS5 and Xbox as well. Anywhere you are, it's worth playing. It's just a good game. And that's all I really have to say. So, anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Oh yeah. Come watch our stream. Ultimate. 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good time. We're hopefully going to finish Chapter 4, and then we're going to decide what stream we want to do next. I don't really know what it's going to be. It's up in the air. I've got a lot that we can do. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I feel like I've delayed this ending way too long. I'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one.